sparked a revolution.
Oh my God. Are we live? Did you push the button? Oh my God. I don't know.
You pushed it.
Oh my God.
You pushed it.
I did. I told you. I was pushing the button.
Did you catch me counting down?
3, 2, blast off.
Hi, Patrick. Hello.
Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk Podcast Show.
Welcome. Welcome, Patrick.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
The one. Oops. The only. That one over there. The only. The green, the blue, the big red.
Yar.
Yeah.
Welcome to Taco Tuesday, everybody.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, it's the last Tuesday, isn't it?
Last Tuesday to get your free Doritos Loco Taco from Taco Bell.
That's my favorite. Did you know that?
I did.
I know. That's my favorite.
Football's coming, people.
Yeah, I saw football on TV, and I turned it off.
That was college.
That's the best.
I know.
Absolutely best.
According to you, it is, yes. Anyways, welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk Podcast Show. Don't forget to get your taco.
Yes.
Last day, today.
Run right in. If you're lucky, you'll get in there in time. Free
Doritos Loco Taco from Taco Bell. Shameless plug.
Yeah, they never did pick us up. Why
No,
not?
I wish they would, though, because
They still have time.
their tacos are the bomb, yo. I mean, there are other taco places, but they went out of their way to free up the phrase Taco Tuesday. So,
Thank you, Taco John.
This being Tuesday,
Yeah, and tacos.
we like tacos.
Yes, we do.
So, on that note, don't forget, this month is our, last month, I should say, is our we turned 4 years old, and we're celebrating by giving you a gift.
I like gifts. Can I have a gift?
So, no, we're giving our listeners.
Bummer.
So all they have to do is go to 18wheeltalk.com/fan club.
Yeah.
The number 1, the number 8, wheeltalk.com/fan club. Sign up to be a fan club member. And then when you confirm your email address, there'll be a little button that says enter our contest or enter our giveaway or enter whatever the button is.
I think it says giveaway.
And,
Big giveaway.
And you click on that button and you go in and you basically get entered into our giveaway.
Big giveaway.
Big giveaway. Sunday. Well, it's actually Tuesday.
Monster big giveaway.
Anyways, we're giving 4 lucky winners
A big giveaway.
An 18 Wheel Talk prize pack.
Yeah.
Valued at around $100, I believe.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But you got to be in it to win it. If you're
And
not
they're
in it, you
really
can't win
good.
it. So.
Very, very good.
Sign up today.
Today. I can
right.
be your echo.
Echo. Hey,
It's my job.
if you're listening to us in your ears, thank you for joining us today. Please, if you can, rate and review the podcast show. Good, bad, ugly, not
Better,
so good, whatever.
great.
I don't care.
Incredible.
Any review is a good review in our eyes. At least you're listening to us.
Go to your favorite podcast player.
If you can.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're unsure, go to 18wheeltalk.com. Upper tab there. If you click on the big podcast player, just below that, it tells you all the apps. There's a button that you can push that'll tell you all the apps that we're on.
This is
I
true.
believe we're on 15 different apps.
Yeah, there's a lot we're on.
There's
It's
there's some that are no longer carried on our podcast host, but you still can get us on Pandora. I know Stitcher's no longer. They got absorbed by Pandora.
Yeah.
And I think Pandora is now part of Sirius XM Radio. But if you listen to Pandora, we're still there until we're not. That's the way I look at it. But, yeah, if you could leave a rating and review, please do. If you're watching the video on YouTube, please smash the like button. Subscribe to the show. If you find value in our videos, please share them with a friend. It really does help out the show. YouTube hasn't been giving us a lot of love. And leave a comment.
Please leave a comment.
We answer every comment that comes in.
You're gonna ask.
At least we try to, anyways. What's up?
You're gonna ask them while they're on YouTube to
what?
Ring
the bell.
You can ring our bell.
Oh, what is that? That's window shattering.
I know. That's what I tried for. How'd I do? You know what we forgot to bring?
The storytime bell.
The storytime bell, Patrick. It was your job. You were in the
I'm
kitchen.
gonna have to write a note. Get a sticky note, put it on my screen before we start.
You went to the kitchen.
Get the dinger bell.
Yeah, you've got your Jets cup. You got that, but you couldn't get the bell.
I forgot.
That's okay.
It wasn't on the list.
I don't know about
Anyways, welcome to the show today.
Thank you.
What are we talking about today, Janet?
The top 7 list of tips and tricks to keep your truck in good condition.
Top 7, huh?
Top 7. Yeah, I couldn't come up with 100, so we narrowed it down to 7.
We can do the top 101 top 100 countdown or something one of these days.
Of
parts on a truck.
I could come up with music.
Number 1 would be the steering wheel. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hood ornament.
Top 7 list of tips and tricks to keep your truck in good condition.
Correctamundo.
All right. You want to start or you want me to start?
You can start.
All right. Tip number 1. Pre-trip and post-trip. Do a good pre-trip and post-trip inspection. Okay? Be sure to check things like your fluids, tires, brakes, belts, hoses, yada, yada, yada. Because
I typed yada, yada.
They can become major problems and cause breakdowns if you don't keep an eye
open
while doing an effective inspection. So
things like
check your oil, your transmission fluid.
Yeah.
Make sure you check your belts.
I always check a belt when I wore jeans.
Yeah, make sure it's tight
enough. Yeah, I had
enough.
to make my belt was tight enough.
Yeah. Make sure your hoses are in good shape.
That's when I wear a dress.
What, hoses?
Pantyhoses.
Oh.
I'll be here all night.
Bump. Make sure your tires got proper
tread
depth, air pressure. Be sure you check all that.
Check your sidewalls too.
Yep.
There's people that just
if you got cracks in your sidewall, got to get them changed.
Yeah.
Check your brakes and your rotors and drums. And make sure all your lights work.
Yeah.
It's basic common sense. You're doing a pre-trip, do a good pre-trip, good post-trip. You'll be on top of all these things. You'll know that something's not right by doing.
That's when I used to do things like fill my washer fluid too.
Yeah.
Because I usually did it at the terminal. If I was at a terminal, I'd do all that because we had a spot to fill everything. And if I was on the road, I always did it right there at the
on the road again
fuel station.
Sorry.
No, you're fine because I'd be filling everything and checking everything and washing windows and stuff.
You climb up on top of the truck.
Sit on the engine, yeah.
Like a little monkey.
Okay.
All right, so tip number 1 is do a thorough pre-trip and post-trip because that's essential to keeping your truck in good running condition.
Yeah, I was like slack adjusters on brakes. Do they even still have them?
I think now they're more automatic type of thing.
That was really big with my dad.
If you back up and jam on the brake really good, I think it adjusts it on its own.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
But my dad was really big on slack adjusters.
Yeah.
You better know how to do that.
Yeah,
Let me show you
how to do it.
Every time we'd stop and see each other on the road, he'd be like,
"Let me show you. Show me how. Make sure you know how."
Where's your 9/16 wrench?
You'll be like, "Come on, Dad, I'll show you. I know how to do this. Let me do it on your truck too, Dad."
Always a box wrench. Every driver should have one.
Yep. So.
Not to mention, every driver should have a good flashlight. But
yeah, and a good hammer. Yeah, there's a whole list. But anyway,
anywho,
we divert. So, number 2, air filters.
Okay.
Be sure to check your air filter regularly as well, because if it isn't clean, your rig isn't running well or efficiently. That can affect air filters. People don't realize that's going to affect your fuel mileage.
True.
Yep. It's going to affect everything, the efficiency of your rig, how it runs, your get up and go if you're loaded
Get
heavy.
up and go is going to get up and
Not
went.
go. Yeah, it's going to affect, like if you're trying to climb a mountain and you're fully loaded, it's not going to. It's going to,
because you're not getting the proper airflow to
Yeah.
help cool the engine and everything else.
Yep. And while I was thinking filters, I always tried to check my cabin filter regularly, especially if you have a pet or long hair. I had both.
What?
My pet had short hair, I had long hair, so it was a double whammy.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you have a pet that sheds, yeah, you've got to check those air filters or the cabin filters regularly.
Don't the big rigs have more than one?
Yeah.
They have like one in the bunk area, one in
Yep, and one in the front.
one in the front. That's
Yes.
what I figured.
And I was real good
I
about
never really. I just told the maintenance guy to check the filters.
I don't understand why you didn't have a problem with your cabin air filters. You have so much hair.
I know, right? Well, I was a smoker back then.
That's true. Yeah, and if you
So-
smoke, you add that to the whammy because I did that too. So yeah, I smoked, had long hair, and a pet. So
The trifecta.
the trifecta. That's right.
What?
At least I didn't have a long-haired pet that shed. So
Yeah. Okay, good.
oh boy, I need a drink. Gin and tonic, anybody?
Anyways,
Okay, Jack Daniels.
who? That's vodka. Straight up vodka.
Same thing, only different.
Oh, okay. Looks like water, but isn't.
And it says BEM on it.
Bam.
No, BEM, B-E-M.
Bam.
That's all it says.
Bam.
BEM.
It said something else, but I went through the dishwasher.
Now it says BEM. Okay.
All right. Number 3,
Trace.
electrical.
I find it electrifying.
Keep
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
electrical. Keep it clean and tight.
Mm-hmm.
Faulty items in your electrical system can cause major breakdowns. Look for signs of wear and tear. Keep your battery posts and straps and straps tie downs.
Yes. Some of the older rigs had like a tie-down type of strap.
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah,
not
yeah,
a
like-
metal strap. The new
Yeah,
ones have like a metal that goes across it and cranks
Yeah,
down.
yep.
The older ones had like a strap, like a come-along type strap.
I gotcha. Yep.
And there are still some of those out on the road.
Yep. I do know what you're talking
They're the
about.
ones that people, when they go by, they go, oh, look at that rig. It must be like 100 years old.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God. What year do you think it is? A
Well,
98
yeah,
or 99?
usually they got like a little like a bar that goes
Yeah.
across the center and it just
Yeah.
yeah.
But, yeah, some of the older ones still have a
Anyways.
different.
Keep your posts clean
Mm-hmm.
and your alternator and check your alternator and your belts because the alternator
Keeping my post clean.
the alternator keeps your battery charged.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is true.
keep an eye on that. If it looks broke, get it fixed.
It also goes with any type of wires. Like if you're looking at under your hood and you see any wire that looks loose or where it doesn't belong or hanging, take the time to look at it.
Yeah, figure out where the hell it came from.
Yeah.
At least
There's corrosion that doesn't belong, which no corrosion belongs on your rig.
no, not
Find
if you're
out why.
not if you're keeping an eye on it.
That's right. Find out why.
God, where are we at?
Number 4.
Number 4. We're doing the top 7 tips and tricks to keep your truck in good condition.
Coolant and radiator. I have to fold my page. Please hold.
Coolant and radiator.
Yes, my notes need folded so I can see what I need to see.
Oh. We need to do it quieter.
Was that better?
All right,
I did 'em.
All right, we're on number 4.
Okay, coolant and radiator. It's crucial to keep your engine cool, especially in extreme weather conditions.
Especially here in Arizona.
Well, but it goes both ways. It's just as important in the winter,
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's like extreme weather conditions. I was looking it up when we were doing research. I'm like, cool, extreme weather. Well, extreme weather goes both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it's 20 below zero or 120 above.
Yep.
I'm like,
So make sure you got the proper coolant
Yeah.
for your
For the
type
weather.
of equipment.
yeah, and for the type of weather.
Mhm.
And maintain your proper coolant levels with the proper type of coolant, and check that your radiator isn't blocked from the front.
Uh-huh.
You can hit a small bird and never know it has even damaged your radiator if you don't take the time to walk around it at every stop.
Yeah, if there's a small obstruction, and you'll notice a temperature rise
Mm-hmm.
on your gauge, if you got a gauge. some of the older trucks. I had a temperature gauge
Yeah.
versus an idiot light.
Oh, I forgot about idiot lights. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot all about those.
The newer trucks have idiot lights. I would prefer to have an actual gauge that tells me the
I much
temperature.
prefer a gauge.
So
But yeah,
that's just my preference, my opinion.
and you could, like
to
I
each
said,
his own.
you can hit a small bird, and if it goes in beak first.
What?
Yeah, if it goes in beak first of all, if you hit it, it's dead. And if it's small enough, you're not going to feel the impact.
That's true.
So, and eventually it's going to wiggle its way out.
Whoa.
Not alive, just wind pressure.
Whoa.
And then you're going to have a small leak somewhere, and you're going to be losing fluid, and it's going to affect. And you see, especially if there's just an idiot light, well,
It'll be like, hey, temperature. You'll be like, what's this light? And you'll
You'll be
flip
like-
your visor down. You'll be looking at it going,
third light from the
Oh,
left,
yeah.
second row down.
oh, yeah, that's the temperature light.
That's about the time you hit somebody because you're too busy looking at something else like your phone. Anyway, I always kept extra coolant in my rig. Not a lot because weight matters, but I always kept just like a gallon or two. But I
Yeah.
also kept water.
Well, it's like essential. Keep an extra gallon of oil, gallon of
Yeah.
antifreeze,
Yep.
a gallon of water, windshield wiper
Wiper
fluid.
Yep.
Those are the essentials.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it adds weight, but you know what?
There has to be some give and take.
Yeah, you got to have it.
Yeah, and I always bought in quantity. I always bought,
There's a little leniency
yeah.
to the weight. You got to be. I mean, if you're 500 pounds over 80,000, they're not going to write you a ticket.
They're not?
No, because you're going to burn it off in fuel. You're gonna, water, shit like that. If you're
2,000 pounds
That's a
over.
different story.
That's different.
so.
Yeah, and they realize you're going to burn stuff off in fuel, especially if you're going all the way across the country.
Yeah.
And you
Those are-
just left a fuel stop.
Just filled up, ossifer.
And I know from experience, do not call them ossifer too often, especially if it's the same one.
Uh-huh.
You keep calling them that, and they start to take it either as a really funny joke or they get real serious.
They
about
take it as an insult and they write you a ticket.
for calling them an officer.
Ossifer.
Ossifer. Sorry, I said it backwards. I've said it the other way so many
Yes,
times.
sir, ossifer.
Yeah, don't do that salute. But that's the Bill Murray stripes salute. Yeah, don't do Bill Murray.
Yes, sir, ossifer.
So
All right, where did we leave off?
we're in number 5.
Number five.
Number 5.
Keep your truck clean.
No.
Keep it washed and waxed. Not only does it help protect the paint by preventing rust and keeping the buildup of grime and mud or salt from the roads on your undercarriage, but it also makes the truck lighter. Once rust sets in, it's all downhill from there.
So,
Lots of truck washes to choose from. Sorry.
I was just going to say before you go on, you drove up north. Okay. Didn't you ever get to that point where you walked around and just kicked the backs of your wheels because the snow and ice
Oh, yeah, snow and
buildup
ice on the mud flaps.
on the mud flaps or between the mud flaps and the tires was so bad? And it's like, I wonder what all that weighs. Once you've kicked all the axles off and it's like you have these huge chunks, it's like, there's some weight in there, not to mention
Oh, yeah.
where they salt and sand or salt straight up, or the salt and sand mix, all of that
Builds
weighs. It builds up, and then, like I've driven, tankers and everything else, and that gets up underneath and in all the crevices. That's a lot of weight, and when you're spraying it, you can see the crap just
Nasty,
fall.
yeah.
That's where you wish you had a wetsuit to spray in.
So there's lots of truck washes to choose from. Few of them that we know of. Blue Beacon's probably the biggest.
Yeah, I think
that's
they
out
are.
there. There's a Ranger.
The Ranger fuel stations.
Yep, they got their own.
Yeah, they have their own chain of washes too.
And then Heartland,
Yeah, Heartland is
like Midwest.
in the Midwest because Heartland truck stops
Right.
are big in the Midwest.
Yep.
But I doing research, found a link to a blog on trucking that had a list of 50 that, if you want, we could.
Yeah, we'll put it in.
Yeah, it's really easy.
We'll put it in here.
It has
for
a
y'all
lot of
in
them,
case you're
but it doesn't
wanna
have
see others.
it doesn't have like every single state. But they did some really good research from the looks of it.
But yeah, I mean, everybody's heard of the Blue Beacon.
Yeah.
And they're reasonably
But the other thing to
reasonably priced.
The other thing to remember, and I know this from hauling reefer. When you haul reefer, you have to...
You haul weed
No, a reefer trailer.
with weed in it?
Yes.
You mean a refrigerated trailer?
Yes. You're so funny.
Janet hauled reefer.
Janet hauled reefer. Okay, now that we got that out of your system. When you haul a refrigerated trailer, after you've hauled one product or a food trailer, you have to have it washed out before you can haul another. And you can't just go to the local self-wash and wash it out. You have to have them certified usually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because if you do it yourself and you have to do a really good job, they can just look and say, no, that's not good enough. And then you have to go back and do it again.
What?
Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway,
when you go to
I always say that the customer that's got stuff, they ought to have a wash bay that people can pull in and wash out their trailer.
Yeah, they don't.
But they should.
But they don't.
But they should.
Anyway,
Anywho.
so having delivered these for a while, you find out that if you are delivering like that, you can find out usually from your customer, hey, where's the closest wash bay? And it's amazing how many places that are not a quote truck wash where you can go and use their wash bay to just spray off all the junk off your truck.
Okay.
You know, if all you want is just to spray it down and get all the road grime off it, you can do that. And they're usually not going to charge you much when that's all you're doing. You know, so if you're just in I'm not near a blue beacon or a big truck wash, I just want to go get this done, there's a lot of places you can do that at.
This is true.
Yeah, that you'd go, they're a truck wash?
What?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah. It's very interesting. Ask the place you're delivering.
Hey, I just realized something. It says top 7, but you got 6 on the list.
Did I forget one?
I don't know.
Did we forget one?
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm like looking. No, maybe not. Maybe the bottom one is the 7th one. Just forgot to put the number in it.
Could I see our notes? Just in case.
I don't know what to do with them.
What do you mean you don't know what to do with notes?
I put them somewhere.
You're the note guy. I'm the typey person.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Anyways.
this top 6.
No, it's the top 7.
My bad.
Anyways, where were we? Oh, number 6. That's what made me notice. I was like, wait, how do you...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I forgot one.
That's all right. We'll just use that as number 7. We'll use instead of giving a bonus, we'll just make the bonus number 7.
The bonus will be the list. Oh my God!
Yeah, the bonus one will be the actual list.
Pre-trip.
All right, continue.
Maintenance. Oh yeah, it's me. I'm up for maintenance.
Yeah, you're on maintenance.
Follow your. You could look for those notes. Follow your manufacturer's schedule. Oh my God, they have specific guidelines to keep your rig running in optimal condition. They have those for a reason.
Right.
Okay.
Same with an automobile.
Yeah, because by following their schedule or sticking as close to it as you can, it's designed to. I got an itch on my ankle. It's designed to prevent premature wear and tear. Don't look at me like that. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do too.
I was just looking at you.
Anyway.
Anywho.
By following the schedule from the manufacturer, they can save you a lot of money in the long run.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And it's the things like changing your oil and filters, keeping an eye on your tire pressure, inspecting your brakes, your brake fluid levels, all those little things that we've discussed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Air filters, electrical, changing out batteries, tires, lines, etc. All of those things that we check. Your manufacturer has a reason for putting those down.
Yeah, like every 20,000 miles for an oil change.
Yeah.
Or change your training fluid every 50,000 miles. And a big rig gets a lot longer.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking like 100,000 miles.
But they give you those for a reason, and it's so that you can catch it prematurely, and instead of being broke down on the side of the road saying, well, I guess I should have had that oil change done, or at least checked the oil this year.
What?
Oh, come on. You know,
Wait a
we all know
minute.
someone that does that.
Just you hold up right now.
We all know someone that's done that
Yeah.
to a car or a truck.
Uh-huh.
I know someone that let a car run bone dry of oil?
Hey, listen, I remember when.
And I'm not talking about your sister.
Story time. Ding.
Okay.
Brings me to my sister. She was driving an older car,
Okay.
and it was she had 99,000 miles, 99,900 and something miles. So I told her, I said, I said when you get when it get to 100,000, you're gonna have to pull over and wait for the engine to flip.
To flip.
To flip, yeah. So
Not the odometer.
No.
The
No.
engine.
I said the engine. You got to give the engine time to flip. And so I was trying. I drove.
Hold on. How old was she?
I probably 18-ish.
Okay. Okay.
I have to say about 18,
Okay.
19 years old.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, she's got to be at least 18,
So she'd
19
had
years.
her license more than a moment.
Yeah. And so she pulls over
Mm-hmm.
because she was at 99,999 and 9/10 of a thing. And I happened to be driving by, and I saw she had the hood open. And so I pull in, and I go, "Hey, what's the matter?" She says, "You told me to wait, pull over so that I could wait for the engine to flip." So I walk up, I close the hood. I said, "Okay, you're good to go." And I started laughing. And her friend that was in the passenger seat told her to open the hood and give it room, which is the best.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So yeah, that's my story about my sister waiting for her engine to flip.
I'm just so not surprised.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
like, I
that
don't
was
know.
like one of the best brother pranks I could have ever come up with.
And it wasn't April Fool's Day?
No, it was just.
Oh my God.
Oh
just
my!
perfect.
It was like just something that a little seed I embedded into her brain. So when she saw that, she was like, "Oh my God, I better pull over." And to have her friend say, "Don't you want to give the engine some room? You should open the hood."
So that's your family's version of my family pulling the coil wire on each other.
Oh yeah, something like that.
That was what our family
It
did.
won't start. I don't know why.
Open the hood.
All right, ding. Story time's over.
Yeah, open the hood. Keep a spare coil wire in your purse.
Yeah. Well, I don't carry. A
Well,
purse.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Locker, purse,
Anyways.
whatever. Anyway,
Anywho.
so
All right. So number 7, and we call this the
number 7.
icing on the cake.
Yeah, because boy, if you're not, what are you doing behind the wheel of anything?
Drive responsibly,
Why?
because how you drive affects the truck's condition.
Really?
Yeah, really. Avoid aggressive driving, sudden braking, and rapid acceleration. I mean, not that, big rigs have rapid acceleration. However, some of the automatics do. You all right?
Well, that hair's been bugging me the whole time, so I'm just trying to finish fixing it.
So it reduces stress on all the components.
Mm-hmm.
Following these tips can save you money
Mm-hmm.
and save lives in the long run.
Yeah, because if you're fully loaded, going downhill and a car pissed you off going uphill, you can catch that mother and run him over.
Exactly.
That will save money
It
if you
will.
don't do aggressively.
Exactly. If you do it,
Gently.
if you patiently wait, get up to the top, you will catch him on the downside.
That's right.
So being a responsible driver is essential to all drivers on the road.
Oh, so you're saying I shouldn't catch him on the downside?
Everybody should drive responsibly. Just saying.
Are you saying I shouldn't try and catch him on the downhill side?
No.
That's supposed to be nice.
Yep. So to recap, the top 7 tips and tricks to keep your truck in good condition. Number 1.
Pre-trip, post-trip. Do a good pre-trip and post-trip inspection,
All right. Number 2 is check your air filters regularly.
including.
Your cabin air filter.
Oh, yeah.
The in-cab filters.
Yes.
If you have them.
I think all rigs do.
I believe everybody does nowadays.
Cars do, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you got a really old car, then you ain't got those. Or a really old truck, then they're not. They don't exist.
Then you're lucky if it has an air filter.
Number 3.
Electrical. Don't play with electronics, little girl.
Anyways, come on.
Don't shock yourself. Electrical. Keeping it clean and tight.
Yep. Battery terminals.
Yeah, because what people don't realize is if your battery terminal posts are loose, that's where corrosion comes from.
And you get a bad connection, and that could potentially not let lights work.
Yeah, and that's
Won't let the truck start.
Ruins your alternator, everything. Yeah.
All right, number 4 is coolant and radiator.
Mm-hmm.
Check your levels.
Number 5 is keep your truck clean,
Mm-hmm.
because clean trucks run better and don't cause rust, which ruins your truck in the long run.
That's true. Number 6, maintenance schedule. Keep your truck on a good maintenance schedule.
Okay. And number 7, so appropriate for me to say this time, is drive responsibly and be nice to other drivers. So, side note, I really am. I'm really super nice and polite on the road. I just am a smart aleck. I cannot help myself.
What?
You know I'm a good driver. I'm like the most polite person behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Simply because...
Yeah. You're get the fuck out of the way, asshole.
But
Where
that's...
the fuck's your... Where the hell are you going? That's it, stupid. Cut me off. Take 2 lanes to turn left, you son of a...
But
beep.
I might say that, but do I drive aggressively? No.
No, you got to be offense and defense out here in Phoenix.
I might say that in my car with my windows up and the radio on.
I know.
But I don't flip people off. I don't cut people off. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't like do any of the side swerves that people here in Phoenix and everywhere across the world do. Mm-hmm. By all means, I leave the weapons at home. I do not pull a weapon on anybody in Phoenix.
Like I said,
in spite of the joke about when we first moved here and you.
Anybody listening that lives in the Phoenix metro area, they know you have to drive offense and defense.
And I'm always the one that lets people
Even
in
a
because
big
it's
rig, you got to be on the offense and defense.
And it's easier to let someone in than cuss them off.
Yeah.
Cut them off and, scream and yell and everything. It just let them in and take an extra second.
Exactly. Just
because,
take a woosah.
Well, what a lot of people don't realize, most states have if you hit someone, if you rear end someone, it's your fault no matter what they did. If they cut you off and slam on the brakes, it's still your fault.
You're guilty until proven innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody has to. So I did that one time. I rear-ended somebody because they didn't put on their blinker to tell me they were turning.
Okay.
And then at the last minute hit their brakes right as I hit my accelerator pedal.
What were you driving?
I was driving
a big rig or a car?
Oh, car. In my car. I was on my way to work to drive a big rig, which
oops.
I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Meow.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So anyways, there you have it. There's our top 7
6.5-ish
tips and tricks to keep your truck in good condition. Most of it's common sense.
Yeah, but it's one of those.
Some of it, it's like I know people that basically kick the tires, check the oil, and make sure the lights are all working, and then they get in the truck and
I
go.
know people, if they did that, it'd be a miracle. I know people that open the door, turn the key, and go.
Yeah. So
if their rig's already hooked up to their trailer, even better. They just glance at the glad hands and make sure they're hooked up.
They don't
Legs
even make
are
sure
up. I'm
it's
good.
pinned.
Look, it's hooked together. I'm going. Oh wait, I pulled out from under a trailer and the legs weren't down.
Whoopsie.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Guess it wasn't pinned.
So
yeah. So.
But anyways, that's it for tonight.
It was fun.
It was.
It was short, sweet, and to the point.
Exactly. So hopefully these tips and tricks will get you thinking like, oh man, I
haven't done that lately.
I'm not on a maintenance schedule. I gotta get a hold of my dealer and say, hey, let's get this truck on a regular schedule. Let's get it in, rake it over the coals, and then we'll go from here.
Or when's the last time I really did kick those trailer tires? I pull the same trailer every time.
Exactly. When was the last time I checked my battery terminals?
Mm-hmm.
You could pull the cover off and you got corrosion on 3 out of 6 batteries.
My favorite is when you ask usually a newer driver.
Where's your batteries?
Where's your batteries?
I don't know.
They lift the hood.
Yeah, I don't know, under here somewhere.
I'm in here somewhere.
Nope.
Try again.
Check on the driver's side.
No, I just don't tell. Oh my God, does it run with batteries? Maybe it doesn't have batteries.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
it's magical.
What?
Maybe Harry Potter made it run.
No. Nope. Not buying it.
I made the person look though.
Wait a minute.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Jinx, you owe me a beer.
Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to sign up for our fan club. Get in on our birthday bash
Win some of
giveaway.
them prizes.
And
Yeah.
keep your
Don't forget.
Good. Don't forget what? Last
It's
day
day for Taco Tuesday.
Last day for Taco Tuesday.
Hope you heard this in the
it-
morning.
It's the last day to get your free Doritos Loco Taco from Taco Bell.
One at participating locations while supplies last.
Yep. Everywhere but New Jersey.
It sucks to be in New Jersey.
Sorry, New Jersey. Unless that's changed. I don't know. I haven't checked lately, but
Yeah.
it's the last day anyway, so
I hope they bring it back. I really liked
I
it.
do. I
'Cause
like
it's right
I
around
like
the corner.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
That's my favorite, and they're right around the corner from us.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, get in on the fan club. Get in the contest. Got to be in it to win it.
Please, please.
Follow us on social media. We are at 18 Wheel Talk everywhere on social media.
Yes.
Look for the blue and green logo. You can't
Look at-
miss us.
The big rig's on it.
That's correct. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, good or bad. If you like the show, great. If you don't like the show, that's awesome too.
At least you're commenting.
Leave us a comment. Let us know what we can do to make it better. Ask the show. We have an Ask the Show tab. Go right there. Tell us what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, what you want to hear. Let us know. We will most likely answer your question.
What do you mean, most likely?
Most likely. Depends on the question. If it's privet, I don't know if I want to answer that
Oh, okay.
privet question.
Privet questions might be answered privately.
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 But
Okay.
anyways,
Yes.
like
Hasta la pasta.
like us, don't like us. We just appreciate you listening to us.
Yes, we do.
So on that note, keep your rubber side down.
And your shiny side up.
And we'll see you on the flip side.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.